How you doing, everybody? Let's talk sports. A near season-crushing defeat at the hands of Louisiana Tech this past weekend did not take away from some outstanding individual efforts by the UH Warrior football team. And today, a couple of those performances, including one put in by quarterback Cole Brennan, were recognized by the WAC. For the second straight week, Brennan was named the conference's Offensive Player of the Week. He threw for 548 yards, 4 touchdowns on 43 for 61 passing, while also rushing for another score. It was actually kind of an off night by his standards, accuracy-wise. Hawaii did go on to beat the Bulldogs 45-44 in overtime to get to 2-0. But that victory wouldn't have been possible had it not been for a clutch field goal by kicker Dan Kelly, who knocked in a 49-yarder with 1:34 left in regulation, tying the game and ultimately forcing overtime. Kelly was named the WAC's Special Teams Player of the Week. Things got off to a strange start in Ruston Saturday when Hawaii opened the game by getting slapped with a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for performing the haka during warm-ups. Hawaii has increasingly used various forms of the Maori dance ritual prior to games in recent seasons, but according to WAC Commissioner Carl Benson, teams like UH and New Mexico State, who also performs the haka, are encouraged not to do it while the opposing team is present on the field, nor to perform it during road games. In Ruston, the Bulldog players had not yet made their way off the field when Hawaii went into its routine behind one of the end zones toward the couple hundred Hawaii fans who were at the game.
The penalty that was imposed was a violation of NCAA football rules that speak to an unsporting act, but it has the interpretation of the referee in terms of whether it's a taunting act, whether it's intimidating, whether it's threatening to a team or an individual player. We reached a compromise to allow it. I respect the cultural piece of the haka. I believe it's unique to the University of Hawaii. Certainly not trying to curtail it or to prohibit it. Simply trying to manage it in a way that has the visiting team respect.
Some of the Warrior players have already said that they still plan on performing a version of the haka this weekend. Warriors are in Houston for the next few days before making their way to Nevada for Saturday's road game at UNLV. UH is currently the 17.5-point favorite in that game. Kickoff is set for 3:35 Hawaii time. To the NFL.